Beauty, brain, and boldness. I think it's a very rare combination, but I have a perfect combination here with me today, and that is Sapthami Gowda. Hi, Sapthami Gowda, and thank you so much for gracing the event. So, you spoke wonderfully about all the deep fake things and about how the present youth is getting addicted to the social media. So, your word about that.
I mean, like I've already spoken about it in the panel. Yeah, deepfake has become a hazard to the society today. I mean, it's affecting lives in a very huge scale. It's affecting lives. It's affecting families. It's really breaking, somebody's psychological and emotional balance too. So, that should, stop. But I don't know how it's going to stop. Probably people taking those deepfake videos, they should take it with a pinch of salt, probably. And when it comes to social media, all of us are addicted to it. The first thing you do when you wake up is probably check your phone, check Instagram. The last thing you do is do the same thing. So, probably going back and cultivating the habit of reading a book when you're going to sleep, or just in general reducing screen time, it's not only great for everybody else but for yourself. Your mind works better because you're so involved in everybody else's lives. Social media is that, because you're following so many people, you know everything that's happening in everybody else's life, but you can't make a judgment about your own. So when you know yourself better, I think then social media does not become a necessity in your life. Of course, it is the fastest medium of communication today. You can get to thousands, a million people at once, but it also has to be used in a very informative way, and less on the disadvantages of it.
And we also spoke about deepfake technology and deepfake videos also. And we've seen a lot of deepfake examples. So as a celebrity or as a individual, how do you tackle whenever your deepfake videos out there on the internet? So how do you overcome that emotional trauma?
I think it all does from individual to individual. Not everybody has, is made headstrong. Firstly, you can't just, brush it off and say, this isn't me. It is going to affect an individual in whichever, extent or extreme it is. So it is always, firstly, probably go to the concerned authority. We have cybercrime here, so probably report it to them immediately, and then sit down, talk to your parents. And firstly, because they are the most important, they are the immediate family that we have, so probably talk to them. The rest of them, eventually, it is new news to them. They'll talk about it for 2 days and then it's going to become old news. But the main people who are going to get affected is your immediate family and your relatives and all of them. So probably sit them down and talk to them and take the necessary actions. And you as an individual need to, especially as a celebrity, you need to firstly be really headstrong. You need to know that, probably if this comes my way, then I need to know how to tackle it and not get affected by it. So there are a lot of doctors who are also dealing with stuff like this psychologically. When you're emotionally, there are times when you get, go through this, that you do not want to face the media, you do not want to face the public or anything as such. So there are people you can go to help for, and please do ask for that.
And of course, many of your fans and youth were present in the auditorium during your session. So one such event, one of its kind event, is Cyber Crimes Conclave. So at this point of time, the present youth, the inference which they could draw out from this conclave, about that, if you want to show some scope or throw some light about that.
I mean, I got a lot of information, be it about the dark web or the Tor, the sessions were saying that cyber crimes conclave is a necessity today for not only, for the people to get to know, but, for us to become aware of it, that what's happening, because it is such a huge, it's an ocean. We only see the surface level of this. We don't know something, we just Google it, but there's more to it. There's a lot, something that we cannot probably get an access to, and something that is having a lot of criminal dealings that are also going on. So for us to get an insight about that and be aware about that and make ourselves secure, because all our information is out there today. Our banking, we no longer go to the bank, it's done on internet. So everything happens on the internet today. So to be secure is very important. For that, the conclave has done a great job in keeping us informed today.
Lovely having you here at the conclave, Saptami, and all the very best to you. Thank you so much for talking to News Prime.